The public, Mr. Solomon.
I apologize for
That's
interrupting
fine.
me. I don't
Don't
know
apologize.
when the time is to address minutes.
Now, go right ahead. The floor is yours.
Well,
don't
you
have to
accepted the
apologize.
minutes, and I just wanted to mention one key point I felt was missing. I attended the meeting on the 9th, and the board accepted gifts, and that wasn't mentioned here. I feel it should be added to the minutes because it was a big part of that meeting. And second, it needs to be addressed because what is considered an acceptable gift? None of that was ever. It was thrown out there at that meeting, but it's never been answered. So if possible, I just want to suggest that that issue be put in the minutes, and at some future point, this town defines what is considered acceptable. A coffee cup, a T-shirt, to me is small, but let's discuss it now before it becomes bigger.
Thank you for that comment. That's a good comment. I don't know what standards we have. State government has standards. Right. Those are the ones that I operate under. And in fact, it's written in our I'm a union member, engineering, and it's written in our contract. And I think every contract has that. And when we go to these ethic things that we always have to go to, because we want to, they do state, what the limits are and that type of thing. Right. So it's very clear language. Go right ahead.
Yeah. Under the state ethics guidelines, you cannot accept anything over $50, and that could be an accumulation. The issue came up with one of our previous town managers' candidates, that if a town manager goes to, let's say, a Rotary meeting or Lions Club meeting or whatever, and to speak, it could be 2 or 3 times a year. If it accumulates over $50, that's in excess of what is allowed. Right. So the maximum that anybody can, and I don't care whether it's in a contract or not, it's under the state ethics rules, it cannot be in excess of $50, and they can make a determination if it's cumulative or not.
I don't know what Middleborough's policy is, but
we don't need a policy. We have a state law that we go by.
Right. So that could also include like Red Sox tickets in game in
absolutely
minutes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing that is more than $50.
Right. But I still think it should be added. It was a big part of the that meeting. I think, if it's possible, I'd like it added to those minutes.
What's interesting is that, any objection to adding that?
Yeah, I got a big objection to it.
Go right ahead.
Absolutely do, Mike.
Okay.
I mean, how?
Go ahead, right ahead, Steve.
No, because you
accepted a blanket and didn't tell anyone about it.
I didn't accept a blanket. I got they gave me a shirt, and I turned it back, and I had a receipt that I mailed it back to them. Yeah. I'm getting a little sick and tired of the accusations over yeah, I really am. We got a lot of things that we're dealing with.
Yeah. Yeah. And you gave it back when? I know when.
Yeah, sure you do.
Why'd you give it back?
I gave it back because I sat down with Chick, and he thought that there'd be people like you that would challenge my integrity over a damn shirt.
Did I mention anything about the shirt? I mentioned it should be mentioned in the
Mike,
minutes.
you pussyfoot around him every Monday night when you come here. We're getting paid for nothing. It's easy to sit in the cheap seats. Real easy to sit in the cheap seats. Take out the nomination papers, run, and see if you get elected. I respect everybody, but you're out here busting our... I won't say it to get bleeped. I'm a little tired. I really am tired.
Steve, this
personal
is not,
attacks.
I'm asking to be...
Can you be bought for a cup? No. Okay, would you give us the same benefit of the doubt?
All I'm asking is to be put in the minutes. Why do you feel so threatened by that?
Because we just went through over the last year getting rid of 15 pages a minute.
It's not in here. It's a big part of that meeting. You don't want it put in there.
No, I'm not afraid of putting it in there.
Excuse me, Michael.
We've got a whole paragraph in here that we answer the... Please, let me finish. Thank you very much. I don't get cranked up that often.
Steve, it's 2 sentences. Yours is Selectman Spataro clarified his relationships and communications with any members. 1 sentence. That's all it says. What does that mean?
A board heard from Alan Frawley, who read aloud the letter, the Board of Selectmen, questioning any communications. Blah, 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 blah. We have a whole paragraph on it. The meeting minutes now are only 3 pages.
The section that we discussed there, I'm asking it be added. Why are you so threatened by that?
I'm not threatened by it. I'm threatened by all the things that we have to acquiesce every Monday night when you come in because you've got some hot issue. I'm done.
It should be part of the public record.
Thank you. Excuse me, please.
Mr. Chairman.
Excuse me.
I make a motion that we move on. the minutes have been accepted and leave them as is. End of discussion.
Motion's been
I am
made.
I am also tired of this. This is ridiculous. We waste time. We've wasted the past 8 months talking about this crap. And
not
it's crap.
It should be public record.
It is public
Board-
record.
It's on a tape.
Get a
Excuse
tape.
me.
Accepted
It's
gifts.
on a tape.
Get a tape. It's
And I
public
was the
record, that's
one,
what it is.
and I'll remind you, sir, that I was the one who sat here and felt that my integrity was being questioned too. Nothing from what you did, but it's very insulting. It's very insulting when people of a certain caliber, for some reason, question who and what we're about. I understand that. I'm just further adding to it.
And the law only requires that we record votes. We don't have to record detail in verbatim. And that's what we've been doing.
Sir,
Enough.
excuse me, sir,
Change the subject.
right ahead.
I'd like to.